Spain could become one of the first countries in the world to trial a 4-day working week. It would allow workers to spend fewer hours in the office with no reduction in pay. The left-wing Mas País party proposed the plan, arguing that longer hours don't necessarily mean higher productivity. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Ariadna Güell, coordinator at the Barcelona Time Use Initiative. Thanks very much for joining us on Euronews tonight. Now, advocates such as yourselves have long talked of the alleged benefits of a shorter working week. What evidence is there that it's a good thing?
So there's many actually. Several companies have started initiatives to implement it already, and some of them have also taken the trouble to measure it. So we can say that in different companies it has happened and it has had positive effects such as increased productivity, of course, well-being of the employees, improvements on health, and many more.
So as well as benefiting the workers, how would it benefit the companies and the wider economy?
So, for example, in Spain, one of the most known companies that started that is called Software del Sol. And they basically reported higher satisfaction from their customers. So having the employees happy somehow got back to their customers. So that was a first positive effect. Reduced absenteeism, more productivity of the workers as well. And basically, it seems that it can help the company growth as the workers are more productive and are more committed to the company. It can also help those companies that look to attract and retain talent as an additional perk of working somewhere. And we think it might as well have a wider effect in the sense that when you have more time, you can dedicate to those things that you like, such as your hobbies, maybe spending time with your family or taking care of someone. So this will revert at the end to the companies that maybe provide services for your hobby, or maybe you will have the time to take care of others, etc.
So just tell us briefly how this trial is going to work and what you hope it will lead to. So
there's still a lot of things to figure out as far as we know. We know it's going to be done with funds from the EU, and it's supposed to be funding the additional costs that companies that start the trial will face, such as hiring new people, training, and other maybe buying additional materials. So depending on the company, this can vary. And it's not yet clear as well what are the requirements to get into the program. It seems that it sort of will be voluntary, but it's not clear yet. That being said, we hope that it helps prove that the 4-day week is possible, that it helps also quantify what are the benefits and also identify the downfalls or the things to avoid. And we hope that it's possible that very different companies participate in the trial, because we always think of this as something for, office kind of companies, software companies or things like that. So we hope that this trial also allows us to see how it works for industrial companies or client-oriented or service-oriented companies.
Ariadna Güell from the Barcelona Time Use Initiative, thanks very much for joining us on Euronews tonight.